Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So in this episode, I'd like to do some experiment to compare the different perks that I could choose for my build. So in a way, I'm trying to use three different perks as you see here on this split screen video, and each one of them is the exact same map, although there's some kind of randomness to it, but I don't think it matters too much. So for the first two runs, I reset the map, and after that, the third one, I complete the map. So now, intuitively, I would thought that there would be differences between the three of them, but you will see in just a bit the result is kind of interesting. So now, what kind of perks I'm comparing, and before I get there, I just would like to say that the two perks I'm using for all these three videos clips would be the artificial organ 2, which is the 1% max HP generation as well as plus 500 XP, but with a minus 35% inoculator effectiveness. And also another perk that is build defining, which is the sign off of the machine god, which is plus 75% damage bonus to construct if you have a Castellan, Catapron, Siloid, and Tarantula construct at the same time. And I've tested it. This perk is useful for my build because once I take it away, it is kind of slightly slower. So now, for this experiment, I'm trying a plus 10 map because anything easier than that, you can't really tell the difference between the different perks because it could be just too easy. You kind of like steamroll everything. So plus 10, and with certain kind of hazard, I'm not going to go into that. And the three perks I'm comparing, first of all, the top left corner is unfettered maneuvering, which is plus 20 movement speed when in protected suppression state. So in a sense, my character should be moving a lot faster through the map, but there's no damage increase to the tech priest nor the constructs. The second perks that I'm trying, which is on the top right hand kind of like clip, would be the electro scorch, which is plus 2 movement and attack speed to construct for every existing construct. And I have 7 constructs, so intuitively my construct will be faster moving from target to target. Also, it will be a plus 14% attack speed. So this should be a uniform kind of boost to the construct itself. Now the third one is a very interesting kind of perk which I have it on the bottom left corner, which is diversive tactics. What it means is that each hit will increase the enemy's resistance against that damage type by 5%, which is a negative kind of perk. But the plus side is that it also adds vulnerability to all other types. So if I hit, or if my pet hit with the physical damage type, I will gain the hit as well as warp. I don't do warp kind of vulnerability stack 10 times. Now this could be a game changer, at least in my opinion, because I believe the resistance should have a cap to it, which is 60% or whatsoever it is. So anyway, it is a 50% kind of resistant max, but then vulnerability is 10% resistant per stack, so 10 times is 100%. Vulnerability stack. So I would expect the diversive tactic would be the best, and the unfettered maneuvering, which is just a plus movement speed, would be the least, while the electro scorch, which is the uniform one, which is the middle one. But guess what? They are all the same. So it doesn't really matter which perk I pick as a third one. All three of them are just as good, I guess, and it all depends on, I guess, the situation called for. If I'm looking back, I think in a map that is big, perhaps the unfettered maneuvering would be a more superior one because you can move faster across the map. Tech Priest doesn't teleport that easily, and I suppose the diversive tactic, which is a vulnerability debuff, would be useful when it comes to bosses that are really the big one, like the Void Crusade, like the Azure kind of boss. You have to face him for a long time. That I believe the vulnerability debuff should be better, because I do see diversive tactic does take down bosses easier. But however, if you just do some farming, any 3 of the perks will do. That's my experiment. Anyway, do let me know in the comments box below what you think about this experiment, and I hope it's kind of like, I don't think it's useful, but it's kind of interesting for you guys. Enjoy the game and enjoy the season, this season as well. I think it's really fun. So take care. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.